You should avoid exhaustion. When you dry fast, body can reach a point where you get exhausted. It gets exhausted. So you should fast as you learn your body. Sometimes you can have very dehydrated to a dangerous level. The level of water in your system might be very dangerous, and you can see the signs where you find that your skin becomes very rough with the lines like networked lines and a lot of nausea and dizziness. That's clear that you have reached a point where your body is really dehydrated. That's a dangerous point. So that's why it's dry fast goes also with the water. So one of the best ways to fast is to mix dry fast and water fast. I think this is the perfect one. It's the best of all of them. So you just do this. You can take 2 days protocol where you fast 2 days, you rest for, not actually rest, you take water for just 1 hour period. Let's say for 1 hour. Then again go for the next 2 days. So it means the next day you're going to break the fast. You'll break it an hour later. They say the first time you broke the fast, it was late in the evening, that is 6. So the next day you'll break it at 7 p.m. If the first one was 6 p.m. Again go 2 days, again break that. The next time you're going to break it is going to be at 8 p.m. You're going with the protocol of 48 hours, relaxing 1 hour. That can take as many days as you wish, but you should not go beyond 40 days. The body gets exhausted, and sometimes it also depends if your weight is very low, you cannot fast so long. Fasting also, you consider your weight and many other factors around you, the humidity in the air, because during the fast your skin becomes the entrance of water. Your skin absorbs water. Another one, you can take the protocol of, this is the one I like, and I think with this one we'll reach the farthest out. There will be no problem that we cannot solve with this one. This is a protocol of going full throttle. You go 12 days dry, you relax 3 days, water only. Fast another 7 days dry, relax 3 days with water only. Take 11 days dry, that means day and night. Relax 1 day, you're coming to conclusion, and then you take 3 days, and then you rehydrate and follow the right procedure of breaking the fast when you're coming to liquids and food. You don't take solid food for even a full week. Just food, maybe 3 days, minimum of 3 days. Just treat your system and your stomach as your digestive system as gentle as a baby's. As gentle as a baby's. You can also do this. You can also do a 5 days. You relax 2 days or 1 or even 3 days again with water. Again you go for 5 days. You relax. Again another 5 days. Then you relax. You can do all these 5 days. Up to how many times? Maybe 4 times. Should be the maximum, maybe. It depends with the protocol you have taken. 2 days, 3 days you relax, 1 day, go 3 days again, you relax, do another 3 days, you relax. Or you can, relaxing means taking water, rehydrate. Again you can also take 4 days, between 2 to 5. You just choose the days you are comfortable with, and with those ones you can go as many days as you wish. But my advice is, I think it's not good to continuously go past 40 days. The safest is up to 21. So if you are taking 5, you can go 5 days, relax, get another 5 days, relax. So it means you can do about 5 times 3. maximum of 5 times 4. Thank you as we continue fasting, because this is one of the best things to discover, not only to discover but to practice. It becomes the greatest blessing that you can do to your body, to your generations, to people to come, to people around you, because even people around you get blessed with. By the way, the time you're fasting, you take a lot of positive energy, and for the Christian, the power of the Holy Spirit increases so much. You are not blocking, you are welcoming. You only need to be very careful so that you don't welcome any negative spirit, and that's why solitary is very important. Solitude, where you stay alone. You avoid people, because people have a different type of spirits. Others have quarreling spirits. They irritate you for nothing. Others have lusts. So you want to close yourself. You don't want to contact those spirits. At the time of fast, you have opened the spiritual atmosphere. It is opened, and it means anything can enter. You need to guard it so well. Put the word of God, a lot of word of God. Read the word, worship, and sometimes reading literature, Christian literature. Sometimes you just need to meditate on that word. That is the most powerful thing you can do, using the power of your thought. You see, with the results of the fast, your mind becomes very creative and become very clear. You actually become the best of yourself, because it's the best thing you can do for yourself and your body. And then fasting enters into all the levels of human being. Your intellect touches your emotions, it cleans your emotion, your lymph, even your blood. It enters even to the levels of the cell, even to the bone marrow. So see, that's what the fasting can do. And there's nothing that can hide if you do persevere. There's nothing that can hide in your body that is negative. Any disease and sickness will just get out. It either dries or die, it gets uprooted. This is the advantage of fasting. But there's something very key that I think all of us need to know. For hard cases, for those who are fasting for healing, and you want to solve a very difficult case in your body, you need to go higher. As in, you need to get to the 9th, 8th, from 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days. At that point, at the second acidosis crisis, everything is crushed that is negative. Your mind becomes very clear. Your eyes sees things that are unseen. You can see. One time I fasted, and for the first time, I saw a spiritual being. Actually, it was a demon. Like you see a human being like this. The way I see my hands like this. Like this. But it's something that takes you to another level. It takes you to another level. Try and reach 8, 9, 10, 11 days. Once in your lifetime, or once a year. Try and reach that once in a year. Don't miss it. Don't just sit there waiting for. And if you're doing this short fast, the ones that you are between 2 to even 24 hours, 24 hours is a short fast. 24 hours, 48 hours, 3 days, that's 26 hours, and even 26 hours should be 5 days, 4 days, then even 5 days, between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. This was a short fast. You can do them regularly. The secret is, if you want to get good results, do them regularly. But the truth is, you might not get what the person who's doing 10 days fast is getting. The person who does 10 days and relaxes, again, that person is in another level. That's the truth. That's the truth. The same thing happens with the person doing 24 hours and a person doing 5 days. They are not the same. The changes that happen to a person doing the 24 hours and the changes that happen to a person who is doing 5 days at night are very different. So try and push the self and pass that hurdle that you think is impossible. When you know why you want to do something and then you do it, my friend, there's a great joy there. And at the time when you reach the 9th or 8th, 10th day, the crisis is always very terrible. Somebody will feel giving up, but at that time is the time for solution. That's the time you press on to the mark until you finish. So you don't give up. You keep on pressing until you reach the end. So this is a great time. We need to just do these things. We just need to practice, not just picking them every now and then. And I think in the next videos, from this video, from next, I'll give you my journey that I'm going to start this coming week. I'll give you my journey. I'll be telling you the experiences that I'm passing through as I fast. I will tell you the plan. I'm not saying it here on what I'm doing and how I'm doing the fast. You can follow up in Facebook. You will follow up in YouTube. Most of them I'll be posting the YouTube, so you will follow up in the YouTube. But it's very important. It's very important, so that we press on beyond what you have done. Can you have a target this month of March? Can you have a target this month that we are going to reach? We are going to reach what you have not reached before. If you have ever fasted 24 hours, can you now talk about 48? This time you're not going to reach 48. If you have only fasted 3 days, can you now talk about going 5 days? If you have reached 5, you should be talking about 7. Those who have reached 7 should be talking about making the mark past 8, 9, 10. Should reach 11. Those who have reached 10, aim at 11, 12. So we must have a plan, a target, accomplishing these things and keeping our body pure. And then the last thing that I wanted to add on, mixing dry fast and water fast clears your eyes. You'll have the eyeball becomes very white, the eyeballs. The skin becomes very smooth. You look like a baby's skin. So mixing water and dry is has very good results. Very important. Very important. So see you there as we fast and pray, as we seek God, as we fast for our health, for our systems to be clean. My friend, it is an enjoyable thing. Human being, very complex one. I said the last one as I conclude that when you fast, it touches your spirit, your emotions, your body. It touches all the things about your life. Everything becomes clean. So let us practice it. Let us do it. I have a lot of experience with it, but not all. I'm not all. I know some because I've been fasting for, I think now it should be over 20 years. From 1996. Over 20 years. I've been fasting. This should be 23 years of fasting. Started with just dry. They didn't know that was dry fast. I later knew. Taking water. Then later I came to water fast. And then I learned to juice fasting, where you take some juices. Then later came into dry fasting. And dry fasting has become my best way of fasting. I like the instant results. When you talk about things, you see them. Immediately you do a series of maybe say 3 of them, results. So dry fast has power. You see instant results. Thank you as you fast. And remember also the benefits. The benefits are so many. It's not just for health. The benefits are not just for health. The benefits are spiritual. The benefits are financial. Fasting breaks even the circle of poverty. Just find things coming to you. You attract positive energy, and even everything becomes possible. You get into faith. So the first realize that, what you are not feeling, you cannot, and then you have clarity of mind. Very nice sleep. Times of sleeping is very nice and very soft. Sleeps are sweet after fastings. Though during the fastings, you reach a level where you become a nocturnal creature. At night you don't sleep. There's a level when you're dry fasting, you may not be sleeping. Yes, it happens. So you need to know all those things. But the benefits are better than the process. The benefits are worth going for it. Let's go for it. Let's go. We can do it. I'm doing it. You can do it. Somebody else is doing it somewhere. Thank you.